Hello, so this is Helen Weedon, the Managing Director of the Satcoms Innovation Group, and I'm here today with one of our latest members, Alvaro Sanchez, the CEO of Integrasys, which is a specialist in satellite monitoring and VSAT tools. Hi, Alvaro.
How are you, Helen?
I'm very well, thanks. How are you?
Very good. We have been a terrific year, very nice. And personally, it was also a nice year because my wife is pregnant with our first child, so very happy too. So, but it's a weird year, don't you think?
It is absolutely a weird year. So first of all, fantastic. Congratulations. That's exciting news. And I can't wait to see the photos later on. But yeah, I mean, it has been a really strange year. And how has that been? I know a lot of satellite companies have been really impacted by it. There's been some positives, there's been some negatives. How has that overall been then for you at Integrasys?
So to be honest, it was very strange. It looked very nice at the start when everybody was very happy to get in 2020. The number was good and it looked promising. And then at satellite, everything changed with the pandemic. We were doing our wine tasting reception in the booth, and they declared the pandemic, and then everything needed to adapt. So our strategy has been adapting day by day, very rapidly to what the industry needed and what we would need it. So more virtualized, more cloud, more flexibility, more Zooms, less interaction with customers. Even we would really like to interact with them because many of them are friends from the industry. And but we have enabled our technologies to be very easy to install, very easy to support, and very streamlined with no logistics and things like that. So yeah, it was a great evolution because actually the market needed. So we also started with new business model, more OPEX oriented than CAPEX. And this has been enabling us even to grow, and not grow very large, but to continue to grow even in this very challenging year, I would say. So we have seen that some of our customers have been severely affected, and we have tried to do our very best to support them and help. Being flexible again, and we have been accomplishing good business, and I believe that it has been a win-win situation.
That's really good to hear. And I mean, obviously, a lot of your tools are anyway designed to help that people don't have to go back to the site, that you don't have to have loads of engineers on site. So actually, they're even more important right now than ever.
They are actually. I'm sorry. Actually, there is a new application that we have released this year that is called Submotion API, and it's a RESTful API, a little software that goes into the antenna control unit, and it requires no installer at all. You throw the antenna and it commissions it itself, so like an iPhone would do. So it is very nice, and it's now patenting in the US because it is very disruptive. It is just what everybody needs for deployment today. No humans.
Brilliant. That's very exciting. So have you got other technologies that you've developed over the last year that you want to share?
Yes, we have been doing so before COVID, we didn't know that it was going to be so well adopted, but a link budget tool, very easy to use, but it's so right with the timing because it's for selling to customers very easy reports for selling to customers again. And it's like the Zoom of satellite, or the WebEx of satellite, because it enables to provide very, very intuitive quotings and intuitive conversation with the customer, with just a PDF or a very simple Excel, which explains all the important matters without complicating for the customer or for the CEO who finally signs that contract. So it streamlines a lot selling capacity, that now every company needs to sell more and more capacity, and especially these times that we live.
Very exciting. That sounds good. And that has that been well received so far?
Yeah, very well, very well. We are running out of license, so we have ran a campaign with a discount and no installation cost, no shipping, etc., and no support, and it has been very, very well adopted. So again, we are trying to be more flexible in our price structure and providing services, and it has been a very good new development that also we are running for LEO and MEO satellites. That is new technology, as well as flat panel antennas that change completely the link budget environment. So it's been quite a good product.
Exciting, very good. So so in terms of, obviously you mentioned working with the customers. I mean, how are you ensuring that even in amongst the pandemic that you're putting that attention to customer satisfaction?
So we are running a different type of surveys for the customers. We are also very keen on having news from them regarding if they had any outage, any issue, where can we help more with the product, with the roadmap, if they need any custom development. So we are actually, to us, customers are friends, and we treat them as such. And in many cases they are, and in the cases that they are not yet, we try to engage with them as much as we can in order to make sure that what they were looking with a solution covers their needs. So this year we have been working a lot with Hughes, doing multiple iterations of softwares, improving it. And I think that they are quite happy, or that's the feedback that we got with Chimera as well, with Intelsat as well. So we are trying to improve, even our products are very good, but improve even more in order to fit more needs, or in order to streamline the process even more, or automate the process even more. With Marlink is also a great example that they were asking for a more automated in the antenna terminal for maritime, and that's how the idea of SatMotion API came together. So this is a good example how we look at the customer needs, we listen, and then we innovate, but not innovate without a customer requirement or knowledge or need, that I would say.
So it sounds like 2020 has been a year of adapting, but mostly a very positive year for the company.
Yes.
So how does 2021 look?
So 2021, I would say, I don't know what is happening 2 weeks from now, but it looks like we will continue to adapt. Let's say if the vaccine works and is able to feed most of the countries, the economy goes back again. Although the telecommunication company has not dropped significantly, while the health industry has been increasing. But we see that 2021 should be a good year. We will continue to be adapting to new changes. But eventually, what we see is that we need to be flexible and rapid adapting those changes in order to make our business successful. And whenever we need to downsize, we will downsize. Whenever we need to hire more people, as we are doing now in all the offices, we are with positions to hire people, we will. It depends on the demand, and will depend on how well our customers are doing with our technologies in order to grow that business that we can do together, and eventually penetrate more customers and win some market, which now is a little more difficult without real interaction, only virtual. But everybody is more open to virtual now, so that's a positive aspect of this. Before I used to travel a lot, and now I don't travel since March. So yeah, life has changed, and 2021 will eventually be a mix, perhaps, and we are excited of this coming year too. So we just started with a new project with European Space Agency, where it will continue to 2021. And at the end of 2021, we will deliver an interference cancellation technique, the first European interference cancellator solution. And it will be an exciting time for us, which will see a lot of need, as well as for more virtualized tools, as we have already developed, to penetrate the market as well.
That's brilliant. And I saw the news that went out yesterday. So please, everyone, check that out, because that's really exciting for interference reduction, obviously. So brilliant. Well, Alvaro, I wish you a really successful year ahead. I look forward to continuing to work with you as our latest member of SIG, and look forward to talking to you again soon. Until seeing each other in person at some point.
Stay safe. Meanwhile.